Hi, in this video I'm going to teach you how to master IRAC method as a law student who want to participate in moot court competitions or as an international lawyer. So let me write it down here first. IRAC, or we got also the IRAC method as well. So what does these alphabets and letters stand for? It's so important to know as a law student who want to start writing down the memorials. So you have to know each of these letters stand for what word. So I'm going to tell it to you. I stands for issue. R stands for rules. A stands for application. And finally, C stands for conclusion. So imagine that you have done your research thoroughly on a legal issue presented in a moot problem or a moot scenario. So it's time for you to write down what you have already prepared for writing down a memorial. So you got the rules, you know your issue, what your issue is, and you know the facts of the case in that moot court problem, and you want to start writing down the memorials. In the very first stage, you have to mention the issue. What is the issue? How to mention it? It's so straightforward. You have to just explain what the issue or the subject matter you're going to present is to the judge, who is going to later read the memorial. So first, for example, imagine it's an international law case, and you say that the issue is whether the state of respondent has violated its obligations under Article 12 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the Freedom of Movement. So this is the issue. In one or maximum 2 lines or three lines, in one sentence. And second, in respect of rules, you have to invoke all authorities that may be accessible to you. For example, if it's a case of public international law, according to Article 38 of the Statute of the ICJ, you have to know the hierarchical order that exists between the sources. For example, if you can invoke a treaty first, do it, and then come to invocation to other sources of international law, such as customary international law, general principles, case law, or also referring to some doctrines. So you will mention all of your rules related to the case, and then the next stage, in the stage of application, you have to know what the relative facts in your case is, and you have to master how to apply these rules over the case you have been working on for the past 6 or 9 months ago. So this is the application phase, and then at the last part you have to conclude what you have mentioned. For example, you conclude with the assumption that I've told you before, that it is the submission, hence or therefore, in conclusion, all in all, it is the submission of the set of applicant that the set of respondent has violated or has infringed upon its obligation enshrined in Article 12 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Stay tuned.